Today, two local high schools look to advance in Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. It's the debut for these two schools. We welcome Merrillville and Munster. We're just moments away from this showdown. It comes your way next on Making the Grade.
Lakeshore Public Media and Making the Grade are supported by Chick-fil-A, proudly serving our Northwest Indiana community, helping to support education and developing young minds. This public service announcement is brought to you by NIPSCO. Hitting an underground utility line while digging may cause serious injuries, disrupt service, and result in a fine. Call 811 2 business days in advance of digging to have lines marked.
It's the 2016 edition of Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. Hello, I'm your host, Andy Schultz. Glad that you are joining us at home or in our live studio audience today. 8 of the best and brightest students from all across Northwest Indiana get together for one single goal, and that is the Making the Grade Championship Trophy. Well, there's another goal. There is scholarship money provided by NIPSCO, and I suppose that's an incentive as well. Today we welcome two schools making their Making the Grade debut. We welcome Merrillville and Munster. We'll have a chance to meet our contestants individually in just a few moments, but we're going to start the game and get some points on the board first with our first round that we call Question and Answer. Pretty simple. I'll ask the questions, you give the answers. 5 points for a correct response. There's no penalty for an incorrect response. We'll just give the other team a shot at those points. Let's play the game. Here comes your first 5-point clue. The new Coca-Cola product, Fairlife, is created from this substance by removing sugar, adding extra protein and calcium, and doubling its price. Name this drink whose source will even be treated better by creating a more comfortable life for the cows that produce it. Anna from Merrillville.
Milk.
Milk is correct. Don't overthink it, right? Yeah. That was an easy one. That's good. 5 points and Merrillville's on the board first. Here we go. Next 5-point clue. Examples of it include Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. DJ from Merrillville.
Tongue twister?
I'm not looking for tongue twister. I'll finish the question for Munster. Give the literary term for beginning many words in a phrase or sentence with the same consonant or consonant blend. Tiffany.
Alliteration.
Alliteration is correct for 5 points for Munster, and we are even. The main area of a comment is called by what term that also describes the most important part of both a cell and an atom? Anna from Merrillville.
Nucleus.
Nucleus is correct, and you jump out to the 5-point lead. Give the 6-letter word that can mean money you've paid but haven't received equal value for yet, but most often refers to the concept of buy now, pay later, often used when paying for things with a bank card. Hirsch from Munster.
Credit.
Credit is correct. 5 points for the Stangs, and they are on the board. Actually, no, they've been on the board. We're tied at 10 apiece. I told you, I'm not perfect. That's all right. Name the Broadway show based on a Disney movie of an Edgar Rice Burroughs character, whose roles include the gorillas Kala and Kerchak, as well as Professor Porter and his daughter Jane. Hirsch from Munster.
Tarzan.
Tarzan is correct. 5 more for Munster, and you jump into the lead. Richard Nixon spent 8 years as Dwight Eisenhower's vice president before losing the presidency in 1960 to what Massachusetts Democrat? Hirsch from Munster.
Wouldn't it be Johnson?
That is incorrect. Give Merrillville a shot at those 5 points. I'm sorry, Anna, did you buzz in?
Kennedy.
You did, and Kennedy is correct. JFK for 5 points, and we're even one more time. It was home to the medieval Merovingian dynasty. By the Middle Ages, it had 2 banks, one on each side of the river that runs through it. Name this city on the Seine River that is home to the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Lydia from Munster.
Paris.
Paris is correct. 5 more for Munster. The Aleutian Range of mountains is in what large and cold U.S. state? Joel from Merrillville.
Alaska.
Alaska is correct. And we are even. Tight game here in the first round. A uranium decay technique was recently used to date the cave paintings of outlined human hands found in this country. Name this Asian nation where the drawings were found on the island of Sulawesi, a country whose capital is Jakarta. Lydia from Munster.
Indonesia.
Indonesia is correct for 5 more points. Back and forth we go. The software company Oracle has now agreed to construct future updates of what software package to automatically remove all Hirsch from Munster.
Java.
Java is correct. Had to update Java to reset the buzzers there. It tells of a stampede of 6 million people trying to leave London to avoid the heat rays and black smoke brought by invaders from outer space. Name this story by H.G. Wells in which England, Anna from Merrillville.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds is correct. And boy, I tell you, I don't think I've seen a game like this before. This is great. You guys are both teams awesome. Name the U.S. founding father, born in the West Indies, who is both the subject. Lydia from Munster.
Hamilton.
That is correct. Alexander Hamilton. 5 more for Munster. Your next 5-point clue. What type of painting often shows things on a table that just sit there? Like Lydia from Munster.
Still life.
Still life. That is correct. 5 more for Munster. It claims a key role in eradicating smallpox and German measles from the U.S. Anthony from Munster.
The vaccine?
Not the vaccine. I'll finish the clue for Merrillville. Name this federal agency based in Atlanta whose motto is saving lives, protecting people, and whose recent news releases have discussed the Ebola virus. Morgan from Merrillville.
CDC.
That is correct. Center for Disease Control. That will do it for the first round. After one, Munster with a 40-30 lead. Let's take a moment to meet our contestants, and we call it Meet the Class. Talking to Anna from Merrillville, and Anna is a senior, the president of the Thespian Group. Now, you are into the theater, so do you like the onstage stuff or the production stuff?
Production stuff.
What's your favorite production position?
I like to direct and stage manage.
Like to be in charge, right?
Yeah,
That's
I sure
a good way
do.
to go. You've been in charge of the game so far with some good correct answers as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice job, Anna. Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Joel is a junior, and Joel, it says that you are into computer programming and web design, and you want to make a career out of that, right?
Yes, I do.
So which of those, they're similar, but what would you like your career path to be?
More focused on web design. It's just, you seem to be able, it's more interesting as a whole.
So you know a lot about Java updates then?
Well, I learned the basics, and there was some stuff about JavaScript in there and stuff like that, and it was, ooh.
Maybe you can solve the problem for all of us. Thanks, Joel. Nice to meet you. DJ is a senior, and DJ, it says that you are a member of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. We focus on community service and helping out with anything that the community needs, whether it be dog shelters or animal shelters or anything else like that.
And it's always, all meetings are held with a good amount of waffle fries in the middle that you get to share?
Always.
All right. Very good. Awesome. Morgan is a junior at Merrillville High School, and you are also a member of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, but you're focusing on a project for students with special needs, right?
Yes, we're doing joining forces for autism, and we have a dual kind of purpose of bringing together the first responders and the teenagers of the community while raising money for Autism Speaks.
Awesome. Good luck to the entire Merrillville team. Glad you guys are here. Merrillville is coached by Melissa Sickinger. On the Munster side, we're talking to Lydia, who is a senior. And Lydia, you are the debate captain. And it says here that you want to study public policy at, I believe this was my backup school, Cornell, right?
That's correct.
I'm just kidding. It was not my backup school. I went to Ball State. Anyways, you seem pretty intelligent then. What do you want to do with public policy?
I'd like to go for a career in academia or in law.
Awesome. Very good. Well, you have a bright future for you, and you're doing a great job here in the game as well. Hirsch is a senior, and says you're the captain of the Science Olympiad team as well, and you want to study aerospace engineering.
That's correct.
Sounds pretty complicated.
Just rocket science.
What do you want to do? It's just rocket science. It's a good way of saying it.
Yeah. I want to work a lot with transportation, really, not really just the outer space stuff, but really just domestic, changing infrastructure, building it back up again.
Awesome. Glad you guys are here.
Thank you.
Talking to Anthony, actually go by Tony, right?
Yeah.
And you're a senior, captain of the Science Olympiad team. Biology is what you're going to study at Indiana University next year. What do you want to do with that?
I want to get a PhD and then go into research with that and work in a lab.
Awesome. Awesome, very good. Look forward to your contributions to that in the future. And Tiffany is a senior as well. You're going to be going to Purdue next year, right?
Yeah.
You're undecided.
Very
but
undecided.
Your friends told me that you like to sing as well.
Yeah,
you didn't
I
offer
do.
that information yourself. Maybe you should major in that. Awesome. Well, whatever you decide to do, I'm sure you guys will be great at it. The Munster team is coached by Keith Kozit. We keep it rolling here on the game as we head to our second round that we call Pop Quiz. This is a one-on-one competition. No conferring with your teammates on this one. We're just going to go right down the row. So it'll be Tiffany versus Morgan, DJ versus Anthony, Hirsch versus Joel, and Anna and Lydia. And then when we go through 4 questions, we'll bring it right back to the beginning and cycle around again. So here we go. Your first 5-point clue for Tiffany and Morgan. What Italian scientist's namesake constant equals 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles per mole? Avogadro, Amadeo Avogadro. This is for Tony and DJ. Take a piece of wood, carefully glue some pretty paper to it, and then varnish the whole thing. Add several layers of paper and varnish until the whole thing looks really classy. This is how you create what French form of art? Decoupage, decoupage. For Hirsch and Joel. He escaped from a New Mexico jail in 1881 before he could be hanged for murder. Name this Wild West outlaw said to have been shot to death by Sheriff Pat Garrett. Joel from Merrillville.
Billy the Kid.
That's a great guess if that's what it was. It's 5 points for Merrillville. You looked uncertain. Was that a guess? Well, a good one at that. Anna and Lydia, this is for you. In English, you can add the suffixes ICE, DOM, SHIP, NESS, HOOD, MENT, the list goes on and on, to other words to create what part of speech? Lydia from Munster.
Noun.
Noun is correct. 5 points for Munster. We go back to Tiffany and Morgan, another 5-point clue. It forms much of Saudi Arabia's northern border. Name this Middle Eastern country where the U.S. removed Saddam Hussein from power. Morgan from Merrillville.
Afghanistan?
Not Afghanistan. Tiffany, you want to take a shot? Syria? Not Syria. We were looking for Iraq. Iraq. This is for DJ and Tony. Scientists hope that sunlight can help people whose blood sugar levels are affected by what ailment tied to overeating and lack of exercise that increases? DJ from Merrillville.
Diabetes?
Diabetes is correct for 5 points. That's the end of our pop quiz round in a tight game. Munster with a 45-40 lead, but many points coming your way here in our next round that we call Class Project. This is group work. You can work together on this. I will read 3 clues that all lead to the same answer. If you come up with the correct answer after 1 clue, I'll give you 30 points. That's an accomplishment. If it takes 2 clues, we'll go with 20, and all 3 clues, it's still worth 10 points. You can guess at each level. So here we go. Your first class project clue in the category Social Studies for 30 points. Its first meeting was in February 1790 in New York City. The following year, it moved to Philadelphia. Hirsch from Munster.
Continental Congress?
Not the Continental Congress. We'll give Merrillville a shot at it for 30. Anybody want to take a guess? Go ahead, Anna.
Philadelphia Congress.
That's incorrect. So I'll give you the 20-point clue. Same answer here. Both teams are back in. In the years after the Civil War, it met in what is now the old Senate chamber until getting its own building in 1935. That's all right. Here comes your 10-point clue. For much of 2016, this group of judges may have only Lydia from Munster.
The Supreme Court.
That is correct. The United States Supreme Court. By the way, Congress started meeting in 1789, but the U.S. Supreme Court in 1790, right after that. All right, very good. 10 points for Munster. Here comes a new set of clues for 30. The category is science and math. In the periodic table, some of this group separate calcium from zinc. Hirsch from Munster.
Transition metals?
Transition metals is correct for 30 points. A big one right there for Munster, and you extend your lead to 45 points. All right, 3 more clues, all pointing towards the same answer. The category, literature and language arts, for 30. It gave us the riddle, why is a raven like a writing desk? Anna from Merrillville.
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, that's incorrect. Munster, want to take a shot for 30.
We're good.
All right, so we're good. They'll take the 20-point clue. Here we go. Both teams back in for 20. Same answer here. It gave us the quote, why sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things. Anna from Merrillville.
Alice in Wonderland.
That is correct, and that is 20 points for Merrillville. That is the end of this round, and Munster with an 85-60 lead. There are points aplenty, though, coming your way in our final round that we call Final Exam. 6 categories, 5 questions each, worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. We'll answer the questions in that order. The team that controls the board chooses the category. You control the board by being the last team to answer correctly, except this first time, because Merrillville trails on the board, you will control the board first. So we'll start with a 10-point clue somewhere. Merrillville, you see them on the monitor. Where would you like to go first?
World War II.
World War II. This is a 10-point clue. December 7th, 2015 marked the 74th anniversary of this attack in Hawaii. Joel from Merrillville.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor is correct. 10 points for the Pirates, and you control the board. Where to? Stay there or go elsewhere?
Stay there.
All right, 15-point clue, World War II. A 1943 painting by Norman Rockwell shows this woman with big muscles helping to create weapons. Tony from Munster.
Rosie the Riveter.
That is correct, Rosie the Riveter. 15 points for Munster, and you now control the board. You extend your lead to 30. Tony, will you do me a favor and jiggle your buzzer there? Just go ahead and whack it a couple times. Hey, there we go. Awesome. And you control the board.
Stay.
All right, we're going to stay there. 20-point clue, World War II. This Swiss capital's major art museum recently reached an agreement to return all the artwork it received that was stolen by the Nazis during the war. Good for the Swiss capital of Bern. Bern. You still have the board, Munster?
We'll take physical science.
All right. Physical science it is. A 10-point clue. Even people who know nothing about astronomy recognize the 3 stars in a horizontal line that comprise Anna from Merrillville.
Orion.
It is Orion. That is correct. 10 points for Merrillville. You trail by 20. Where would you like to go?
World War II.
World War II. We're back there for 25 points. In addition to winning a Nobel Peace Prize, this U.S. Defense Secretary served as an Army general during World War II and later as Secretary. Hirsch from Munster.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Not Eisenhower. I'll finish the clue for Merrillville. Served as an Army general during World War II and later as Secretary of State. Joel, just in time. Go ahead.
Douglas MacArthur.
That's incorrect. We're looking for George Marshall. But you still control the board, Merrillville. Where would you like to go? Finish that category or go somewhere else?
Physical science.
Physical science. It's a 15-point clue in that category. This British scientist, famous today for his work with prisms and gravity, also developed a namesake method of approximating the answers of difficult equations by using calculus. Hirsch from Munster.
Isaac Newton.
That is correct. Sir Isaac Newton. 15 points for Munster. Where to?
Let's stay at physical science, please.
All right. 20-point clue in physical science. If a metal piece lengthens by X millimeters for a temperature change of 30 degrees Celsius, you would expect it to lengthen by this much for a temperature change of 90 degrees Celsius. Hirsch from Munster.
6.
That is incorrect. Merrillville, want to take a shot? Go ahead, DJ.
3x.
3x is correct. 3x millimeters. The coefficient is linear, whatever that means. 20 points for you. Where would you like to go?
Physical science.
That's why you answer the questions and not me. Physical science, 25-point clue. On the Richter scale of earthquakes, a quake that measures 6.0 is this many times stronger than a quake that measures 4.0. Hirsch from Munster.
100.
100 is correct, or 10 squared. 25 points for Munster. You control the board.
Let's finish off physical science, please.
All right, 30-point clue in physical science. This Scottish engineer, the namesake of the SI unit of power, got his first. Tony from Munster.
The Watt.
That is correct. Yeah, James Watt is correct. That's all right. I knew what you meant. 30 points for you, and you control the board. Munster, you lead by 70.
World geography.
World geography. This is a 10-point clue. In 2015, the Mount Aso volcano on this country's island of Kyushu erupted again.
Japan.
Lydia from Munster, go ahead.
Japan.
Japan is correct for 10 points. You control the board. Where to?
Stay with world geography.
We're going to stay there. 15-point clue, world geography. The Nile River is the only outflow for this world's second largest freshwater lake by surface area, named for a former Queen of England. Hirsch from Munster.
Victorian Sea.
That is incorrect. Anna from Merrillville.
Lake Victoria.
Lake Victoria is correct. Very close. I couldn't give it to you for Victorian. Sorry about that, Hirsch. 15 for Merrillville. You control the board.
Grab bag.
Grab bag. This could be about anything. 10-point clue. This nationwide sandwich chain's motto is Eat Fresh. Morgan from Merrillville.
Subway.
Subway. That's where the after party is today. 10 points for you, and you have the board.
Stay with grab bag.
All right, we're going to stay there. 15-point clue in grab bag. This 6-letter word describes a car that can run either on electricity or on gasoline. Tony from Munster.
Hybrid.
Hybrid is correct. 15 points for Munster. Where to?
Stay.
We're going to stay right there. 5 minutes left to go in the round. 20-point clue in grab bag. The first thing this online company sold was a broken laser pointer. Now, people can even sell their cars, boats, or homes there. Anna from Merrillville.
eBay.
eBay is correct. 20 points for the Pirates. You trail by 50. Where to?
Stay.
We're going to stay there. 25-point clue in grab bag. The beetle, known as an emerald ash borer, is this color, the same color as an emerald. Anna from Merrillville.
Green.
Green is correct for 25 points. You halved the deficit. Trail by 25. Where to?
The same one.
All right, grab bag. 30-point clue. This real estate firm, known for the colorful hot air balloons on its signs. Hirsch from Munster.
Remax.
Remax is correct. 30 points for Munster. You extend your lead. Where would you like to go?
Let's go finish off World War II, please.
World War II, a 30-point clue. This once respected French general is infamous today for leading France's Vichy government that collaborated with the Nazis during the war. Hirsch from Munster.
Mussolini.
That's all right. No. Give Merrillville a shot at it. Good guess, though. Go ahead, Anna.
Napoleon.
That's incorrect. We're looking for General Henri-Philippe Pétain. You got to hear my French accent. There you go. That was good. Munster, you have the board. Where to?
World geography, please.
All right. World geography it is. 20-point clue. The ancient temple of Artemis in the city of Ephesus is now in this present-day country whose capital is Ankara. Hirsch from Munster.
Turkey.
Turkey is correct. 20 points for Munster. And you extend your lead. Where to?
We'll stay.
World geography, 25-point clue. The word Helvetia appears on the stamps of this Central European country that is home to Lake Constance and whose 26 cantons include Jura. Looking for Switzerland. Switzerland. Munster, you're bored.
We'll stay.
We're going to stay there. 30-point clue, world geography. This Chilean river shares its name with the highest mountain in South America. Tony from Munster.
Kilimanjaro.
Incorrect. Not Kilimanjaro. Merrillville? Go ahead, Anna.
The Amazon.
That's incorrect. We were looking for the Aconcagua River. You guys make me pronounce all the difficult ones. Thank you. Munster, you have the board. We are done with that category.
Music.
Music. Nobody wants music, they said. 2 minutes left to go in the game. This German composer wrote many of his greatest works after he was deaf. Anna from Merrillville.
Bach.
No, it is not Bach. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Tony.
Beethoven.
Beethoven is correct. Sorry. I got to listen a little bit better there. All right. Points for Munster. Where to, Tony?
Stay.
All right, we're going to stay there. 15 points in the category music. This Baroque composer of a set of 6 Brandenburg concertos had 20 children, including fellow composer Carl Philipp Emanuel. I see why you were avoiding the category. Johann Sebastian Bach. There it was. Oh, wow. There it was. That was the 15-point clue. Where to, Munster?
Stay.
We're going to stay there. All right. 20-point clue, and you lead 255 to 170. After he came to Missouri in the late 1800s, this black American composer became known as the king of ragtime piano. Morgan from Merrillville.
Louis Armstrong?
That's incorrect. I'll finish the clue for Munster. King of the ragtime piano by writing pieces like The Maple Leaf Rag. Lydia.
Joplin?
It is Joplin, Scott Joplin, in fact. 20 points for Munster. Where to?
Stay.
Staying right there, 25-point clue. Meredith Willson, who wrote the classic song It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, is even more famous for writing this Broadway musical with Marion the Librarian and Professor Harold Hill. The Music Man, the Music Man. All right, Munster.
We'll switch off to international authors.
We're going to international authors. They're done with music. 10-point clue in that category. This British author's son, Christopher, published The Silmarillion that tells of his fantasy universe containing the land of Middle-earth. Anna from Merrillville.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
That is correct. 10 points for Merrillville. What would you like to do? You trail.
Music.
Music. 30 points. It's on the board and ready for the taking. This Austrian composer of the oratorios The Seasons and The Creation, DJ from Merrillville.
Vivaldi?
Not Vivaldi. I'll finish it for Munster. The Seasons and The Creation also wrote more than 100 symphonies. Go ahead, Tony.
Mozart?
Not Mozart. We were looking for Franz Joseph Haydn, but I know what you meant by the seasons there. That's the end of our game today. Munster will move on to the next round. A winner, 275 to 180 today. Congratulations to both teams on a well-played game. That'll do it until next time on Making the Grade.
Lakeshore Public Media and Making the Grade are supported by Chick-fil-A, proudly serving our Northwest Indiana community, helping to support education and developing young minds. This public service announcement is brought to you by NIPSCO. Hitting an underground utility line while digging may cause serious injuries, disrupt service, and result in a fine. Call 811 2 business days in advance of digging to have lines marked.